Shabbat Shalom! Shabbat Shalom, everybody! Welcome to Rap Ministries, that's Reaching All People Ministries, and I'm Brother Ronnie, Brother Jeremiah, whichever you prefer to call me. Just thank you for coming on in today. Shabbat Shalom, peaceful Sabbath to everyone. Today is his holy Sabbath day, the day he hung in creation millennia ago. And you made a conscious decision to honor his day. Just thank everybody for coming on in today. Thank you for coming on in. Got a great teaching for you today. Turn this down a little bit. Got a great teaching for you today. You know, it might be one you're like, oh, what is he talking about? But I guarantee you, you will be blessed. You will be edified by today's teaching. Guarantee you will be. You know, like I say every week, you know, sound, sometimes it can be sound repetitive. But just thank him if you are alive today, because a lot of people didn't make it. Got a lot of former athletes passing away, who we call legends. Jerry West, gone. A few weeks ago, Bill Walton, gone. Gone. Ain't coming back. Unless they coming back with Yeshua. And that depends on their spiritual situation. The deadliest catch guy that play on some reality show about fish, catching deadly fish, gone. He gone. In his 50s. I don't know how old he was. The guy that so-called took the Earth Rising picture, gone. He ain't coming back. I'm trying to tell you, he ain't coming back. They've been forgiven. But thank everybody for coming on in here today. Gonna get to the greetings, because today's lesson is gonna be a great one. It's gonna be a great one. Again, I will be hated mightily. You know, I'm in good company. They hated Yeshua. That's great company to be in. But I got the comments right in front of me. But once we go into full screen, I have to look over. But let's see. Got them right in front of me today. I said, let me put them over here. Daughter of Sarah, Shabbat Shalom to you. Got to catch the replay. All right. It'll always be up there for you. Peace and blessings to you. Zolma, Bone Teeth. Thank you for coming on in, sister. Thank you for coming on in. Yes, blessings from the Father on his holy Shabbat. That's right. Ryan, Lloyd, Josh. Thank you for coming on in, good brother. You and Sister Jasmine, we appreciate you both. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you. Auntie, Sister Auntie, thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you and your crew. Appreciate you. Sister Erica Yashel, Elder Henry, thank you for coming on in today. Ohio crew, what it do? Thank you for coming on in. Double honor to the elders. Elder Henry, thank you for coming on in today. Mama J. Pope, Elderess, thank you for coming on in. Thank you for coming on in today. Shabbat Shalom to you. Say ready to listen and learn. Yeah, I'm ready to teach and edify. Teach and edify. Oh, and I owe this next person, I owe them big time. Forgot to call them after service. I was like, oh no, I didn't say Sister Yanice, Baby Charlotte, and Warrior Caleb. I had to call them up. Soon as she answered the phone, Sister Yanice, Baby Charlotte, Warrior Caleb. They in the house. Forgive me. I be trying to not take away people's time. I be talking real fast. I'm gonna try to get these lessons down to an hour and 30 minutes, like they used to be. And plus we getting more people for me to acknowledge in the beginning. I have to acknowledge at least about 20 some people. Bro, Woody, we thank you for being on in here today. Thank you, Woody. Security gonna need you again. Need that security. That's my main security man. He gonna have us set up. We gonna have wireless everything. He said I ain't gonna have to drive no more. I remember he said that. Woody security. I'm trying to tell you. We getting there. We getting that way. Key to Life, North Carolina crew, what it do? Thank you for coming on in, brother and sister. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Sister Sheila, there she go. I owe you a phone call. I meant to call you on this week. Just got so busy. Look for me this week, Sister Sheila. Look for me this week. Look for me. The champ is here. Ali, Muhammad Ali. Thank you for coming on in, brother. Appreciate everybody for coming on in. So, we got a great one. I'm going to turn the music off. That's a powerful song, too. It's called I've Been Changed. Have you allowed the Most High to change you, or are you trying to be your same old self? Allow him to make changes in your life. If you ain't going to do it, let him do it. But let me get this up on the screen. We're going to pray and we're going to get on into the word. We're going to get into the word of Yah. Multiple reasons for doing this lesson, which I will get into in just a second. Make sure it pops up on YouTube. Okay, I believe it will. I believe that it will. Let me see. Give it a second. You got them boxing gloves. Yeah, we got to fight, man. We got to fight. Wait a minute. What is that doing? I don't like the way that look. Let me see what it does this time. Okay, it's doing right now. Okay. All right, it's right. He ain't like what he was doing. But we're going to pray. We're going to get on into the scripts. Abba, Heavenly Father, we just thank you for today, your holy Sabbath day. The day you hung in creation millennia ago. Father, we just thank you for all of your people that are here to hear your word, and we thank you that you would bless them and that you would edify them and that you would change them for the better in their lives. Father, we thank you that they will not just be hearers of your word, but they will be doers of your word, because what? Hearers get faith, but the doers get your results. Father, we just thank you right now that your spirit, your ruach, will flow through me to minister this message like you gave it to me, so that it will edify and build up your people. Father, we just thank you that the devil is bound. He's doomed, down, and defeated, and we cast down any arguments, any strife, and we cast out anything that would disturb your peace. Father, we just thank you right now that you alone will get all the praise, all the honor, all the glory, do your mighty, powerful, magnificent name. And we pray this in the power of your Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. Amen. Y'all pray for Sister Fiona as well. She lives in Africa. I've been reaching out to her. I haven't heard, and that's not like her. Sister Fiona gets on it. She'll, just pray for her that everything is okay in her life. She don't never not respond to an email that I send her, and she hasn't. So just pray for her. I don't know what's going on. She might be perfectly fine, but just pray for her nonetheless. Just thought about her just now. But and I hadn't seen Sister Brianni. I didn't see Sister Brianni last week either. And Sister Brianni reaches out to me a lot of times throughout the week, just saying hello to her. Hello, I haven't heard from her. So, just pray. She in Arkansas. Just pray that she's all right. Pray for her peace and prosperity as well. But what are we talking about today? We talking about the wrath of the gods. What are they mad at? He said, Brother Ronnie, what are you, Brother Yirmiyahu, what are you talking about? The wrath of the gods. I'm going to tell you in just a second. But why am I? Because somebody's mad today. Somebody's mad. But why am I doing this lesson? I'm doing it for multiple reasons. We got, Tony Evans, guy that I respect highly, stepped down. And I applaud the brother. I applaud him. So we don't know what it is. It got to be something for the brother who been there preaching 48 years to just step down. He is the example to follow. If you find yourself in something, that's what you do. You step. If you gonna cause people to doubt whatever message you preach, step down. You disqualified. Is he disqualified forever? I wouldn't say that a person would have to be disqualified forever, but until they get whatever they dealing with put down, then yeah. But I'll just read this. This comes from the Independent. It says, a Texas mega church pastor has suddenly announced he is stepping down from the institution he helped build after 48 years of preaching, saying only that he has fallen short of the absolute supreme standard of truth he aimed to live due to sin. We know what sin is what? The transgression of what? The law. Even though Christians, you ask them what sin is, they just miss the mark. Okay, but what is that? What's the mark? What? Yeshua, Jesus, they say. Right. You got to keep the law like how he kept the law. Whatever he did, you do. But evangelist Dr. Tony Evans, 74, the first black person to earn a doctorate from theology from Dallas Theology Seminary, founded the Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship in South Dallas in 1974 with his friend, the Reverend Crawford Loritz, I believe that says, according to NBC DFW. See you, Chief Scientist. We see you. Thank you for coming on in if I didn't say so. But originally from Baltimore, Evans began the church in the living room of his house, just like me. We ain't quite got to what he doing, It says, in living room, which he shared with his late wife, Lois, started out study session for just 10 worship. Sound like how we started out. But I would just say a lot of people would have been like, see, I told you, them Christians. You're not supposed to rejoice when somebody has fallen. I'm going to tell you what's going on with all of these peoples in the church, what's going on. But again, why am I doing this lesson? We're going to go to the total opposite of the spectrum with this dude, TD Jakes. He got a scandal going on. I ain't stepping down. Even if I did mess up. Even if I did mess up, the blood of Jesus got me. I don't own this video, so listen to this. Just listen to what he's doing in here to the person that's on his right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Look at the Mason sign. Puffy making. Took it down real quick. Twerk for the Lord. What kind of mess? Big ups to Tony Evans. Tony Evans, pray for the brother. Pray that he come to the knowledge of the real truth and to keeping the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. This dude. So another reason, we see a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people don't know that petrodollar agreement between the Saudis and America ain't been renewed. That's going to greatly depreciate the value of the dollar. See, what these Saudis, they probably want to do is, we going to get whatever, if the Chinese want to pay in their currency, let them. If these people want to pay in their dollar, we going to let them, which will greatly devalue the American dollar. Another thing, why I'm doing it, we got a president selling Bibles. Now, Brother Ronnie, what ain't no wrong with him having his own Bible he's selling? No, but he is putting in the Constitution another set of laws on top of the Most High's laws. Nobody ain't got a problem with it. I got a problem with it. But this caption down at the bottom, this comes from Mitt Romney's outreachsenate.gov site. This is what he said on in the October 30th to the November the 3rd issue 2023. He says America has been long considered the leader of the free world. Just watch the news. A lot of time around election time, when they talking or the president give a speech or something going on, they'll say that the president of the United States, oh, he's the leader of the free world. Brother Running, what they got to do with the wrath of the gods? We gonna show you. It's that America has long been considered the leader of the free world, a role that requires continued commitment to supporting democracy. I'm gonna let y'all know when Yeshua come back, it ain't gonna be no democracy. Counting authoritarianism, when it's just one person in charge, and promoting freedom, globally, that ball they talking about. The U.S. must not waver in this resolve, especially as countries like China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea have garnered greater geopolitical influence amid attacks on democratic nations. We are safer and more prosperous nation, when we lead from the position of strength. This week, okay, so you can see, but the leader of the free world. What the world does that mean? The leader of the free world. So I went to Wikipedia, one of my favorite encyclopedias. It said it's an online encyclopedia. It says the free world is a propaganda term. Oh, what? Primarily used during the Cold War from 1945 to 1991 to refer to the Western Bloc and aligned nation. What Western Bloc? Like America and aligned country folks that's with us, like France, Great Britain. Them folks. The term refers more broadly to all liberal democracies collectively, as opposed to an authoritarian regimes such as socialist states. It traditionally has been used for countries allied and aligned with the United States, the European Union, and NATO. The term "leader of the free world" has been used to imply a symbolic and moral leadership, and was mostly reference to the president of the United States. So whoever the president of this United States, they the leader of the free world. But it said propaganda. It said propaganda is a communication that is private. Matter of fact, let's blow it up. Propaganda. It said propaganda is is communication that is primarily used to influence or persuade an audience to further an agenda, which may not be objective and may be selectively presenting facts to encourage a particular synthesis or perception, or using loaded language to produce an emotion rather than a rational response to information that is being presented. Propaganda can be found in a wide variety of different contexts. In the 20th century, the English term propaganda was often associated with a manipulative approach. But historically, I will admit, they say propaganda had been a neutral descriptive term of any material that promotes certain opinions or ideologies. A wide range of materials, media are used. You can just see whatever news source you watch. I watch CNN, and then I watch a little bit of Fox News. You can see what's going on in the world yourself, but then when you look and see what they say, and they got an agenda, and then you go over here and look and see what they say, we got an agenda, instead of just looking at the stuff and choose for yourself. Manipulative, man. You sometimes you gotta cut this news man off. And get with this Bible. I haven't seen Bryson in the camp. I emailed him this week. For everybody else too. This is the Everything Catholicism book that I misplaced last week, so you can get that. But it says A wide range of materials, just different media, folks. But the bottom it says it has what? Propaganda and fake. Well, I'll just read it. It says a wide range of materials and media are used for the conveying propaganda messages, which changed as new technologies were invented, including paintings, cartoons, poster, pamphlets, film, radio shows, TV shows, and websites. All this stuff designed to train you to believe something. And it's working. They call what? Television what? Programs. More recently, the digital age has given rise to new ways of disseminating propaganda. For example, bots and algorithm. They even got this AI priest. I saw on TV the other day. The AI priest. You can ask him anything, and he'll tell you the answer to it. I'm trying to tell y'all, bots and algorithms are currently being used to create computational propaganda and fake or biased news and spread it on social media. Look at the caption. It said, when you ride alone, you ride. See, this was some propaganda they said. When you ride alone, you ride with Hitler. You know, like if you don't want to believe with everybody else, you might well be riding with Hitler. No, he can ride by himself. He was wicked and evil. I don't have to agree with what y'all talking about. I do not. Give me 1 second. This thing timed out. After I told it, I told it to not do that. I said, no, never sleep. Don't sleep. But no, he wicked and evil. Just because I ain't jumping in the, because I'm just saying, no, I'm going to just go by this Bible. Oh, you riding with, no, I ain't riding with him. Stop that. Stop trying to put me in a, but just because I don't want to get in your boat, stop trying to, because if I ain't in your boat, I'm in the other people's boat. No, I'm in the Most High boat. But I'm doing something that I'm normally not a subscriber of, pseudo scholarship or pseudo etymology, false etymology. But we see that big old word in the blue in the word propaganda. Pagan. I'm not usually a person that ascribes to pseudo etymology because you see a word in a word. Oh, that's where that word come from. I'm not, but today I'm a big advocate of it. Let's look up the etymology of where propaganda came from. It said propaganda, 1718, committee of cardinals in charge of foreign missions of the Catholic Church. Short for Congregatio de Propaganda Fide. That's Latin. Short for Congregatio de Propaganda Fide, which means congregation for propagating the faith. So that word started with who? The Catholics, propaganda. A committee of cardinals established 1622 by Pope Gregory. The 15th? No, is that the 15th? Yeah, the 15th, to supervise foreign missions. The word is properly the ablative feminine gerundive of the Latin propagare, set forth, extend, spread. They talking about to spread what we believe, the faith. Hence, it means any movement or organization to propagate some practice or ideology. The modern political sense, dissemination of information intended to promote a political point of view, dates from World War I, not originally pejorative and implying bias or deliberate misleading. It's saying deliberate misleading, but it ain't saying misleading. They said deliberate. Meaning material or information propagated to advance a cause, etc., is from the 1929. But you see it, propaganda, pagan. We already know what the Catholic Church does. What they do, they just make everything universal. What does it mean? And there you go. Oh, Sleepy Joe. There you go right there. Joe Biden. That's a joke. That's a jokey joke. Oh, you thought I was just going to talk about one, we're going to talk about the other? I ain't got no dog in the fight. Both of them wicked. The fake news guy and this dude, Sleepy Joe. Thank for getting rid of them student loans for a brother though. But Catholic. He's a Catholic. So we basically have a Catholic person leading he the leader of what they call the free world. What do they do? What does Catholic mean? It includes a wide variety of things, all embracing, diverse, diversified, wide, broad, basic, eclectic, indiscriminate, open-minded. Is this country open-minded now? You know they are. You see all the stuff going on. Strip clubs everywhere. All kind of alternative lifestyles going on. You know what that means. I ain't got to go into it. It says open-minded, broad-minded, liberal. Who running the country? The liberals running the country. See, I'm trying to tell you. It says tolerant, undogmatic, flexible, unbigoted, unprejudiced, unsectarian, ecumenical, general, universal, one size fits all. Okay, y'all like to worship this God, it's okay. We'll just mix them together and we'll just make this character be Mary. We'll make this character be Jesus. And we'll make the Pope be God. It said widespread, global, worldwide, all inclusive, unlimited. The opposite would be limited or narrow. You know, the way that Yeshua told us to go, the narrow way. Nobody want to go that way. And also, I'm doing it tomorrow. This big day. Ain't it tomorrow Father's Day? Father's Day. Go watch that class. Got some good correspondence from that class, man. I'm trying to tell you. But what we talking about today? The wrath of the gods. The Elohims. What are they mad at? What they mad at? What are they mad at? I mean, you might say, well, who is they? We're going to tell you about the two gods that's mad today and why each one of them is mad. It's the Most High and Satan. These are two gods. They both mad and they both mad at something. We're going to show you today. They both are mad at a certain group of people. We're going to show which group of people you should be. But who should you care about being mad? I don't care nothing about the devil being mad. He can get mad all he wants. But I care about this person. Which one should we fear? It's saying, fear not them which can kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. The devil can't kill your soul. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in what? Hell. And that word hell in the Greek is Gehenna, where we get the word, it comes from the valley of Hinnom. You can see that in the Old Testament. You say, what are you talking about? Oh, Satan ain't no God. What are you talking about? That ain't what the Bible say. He's the prince of this world. He's a god of this world. He's an Elohim too. If you look up the Greek word, the Hebrew word Elohim. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up. I didn't put it in here, but we gonna go to it. Give me 1 second, brothers and sisters. And that word, let's see, Elohim. Elohim, it said gods in the ordinary sense, but specifically used the plural, thus, especially with an article of the supreme God, occasionally by way of deference to magistrates, and sometimes as a superlative, angels. It says gods, goddesses. There you go, Bryson in the camp. And Lily of the Valley, thank you for coming on in today. Shabbat shalom to you as well. It says, great, very great, judges, mighty. Satan is a god, but he ain't the supreme being. So 2 Corinthians 4:3-4 said, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid from them that are lost, in whom the God of this world have blinded. The Most High has allowed him to blind us, not us. Talking about the wicked humans. It says, Ephesians 2 said, it says, and you shall be you have been quickened, who were dead in sin. You were dead. You were dead in sin. You were. Wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. If you keep the commandments, you got the Holy Spirit, or the Ruach, the set apart spirit. The Kodesh, Ruach Kodesh, the set apart spirit. But if you're not, you from the evil one. You got his spirit. That's the children of disobedience. So they said you dead. Paul said we dead to sin. We alive to the Most High, but we dead to sin and trespasses. So what would the children of disobedience people? People that ain't dead to sin. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go to First John. I mean, not First John. John chapter 12, verse 31. That we're gonna look at it. It's wrote in red. That means he said. You know, Yeshua Mashiach. We're gonna pick that series back up in part 3 real soon. This I wasn't planning on doing this teaching. Midweek, the Most High said, nope. See, man make his plans, but the Most High directs. He said, nope, you doing this one. All right. All right. But John 12:31 said, now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world, Yeshua said, the prince, he gonna be cast out. John 14:30, he said, hereafter, Yeshua said, I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh, and he has nothing in me. Meaning what? He's the prince of this world is all about sin. He said, he ain't got nothing in me because I don't do that. John 16:11, and if you read earlier in John chapter 14, he would have said, if you love me, keep my commandments. But anyway, I didn't put that in here. But John 16:11, of judgment, he talking about the coming of the whole of the Ruach. Of judgment, because the prince of this world is what? Judge. Prince. Let's see what prince is. That word is archon, the ruler. It says one invested with power and dignity, chief, ruler, prince, magistrate. The Strong's, it says a first in rank or power. The person running this world system is Satan. Ruler. The thing says ruler, commander, chief, leader. You don't want one of them to be mad at you. I'm telling you, I don't care about Satan being mad. I don't care about him being mad. I care if the Most High is mad, because Hebrews 10:31 say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living Elohim. Woo, my goodness. You better get this thing right while you got breath in your body. It's a fearful thing. You know, you shaking and trembling like on the Wizard of Oz. Boy, they were scared. See, that movie is full of symbology. Y'all just don't know. It's full of symbology. You know, the yellow brick road, what's that? That's like that street that's in heaven. You know, they call it the Emerald City, New Jerusalem. The great and powerful, they're supposed to be like the Most High. He know everything. Step forward. The cowardly lion. He said, step forward, cowardly lion. Fell out. Step forward, Tin Man. He said, step forward, you collisionist pile of junk. He said, well, I was walking there. Silence. You think the devil was scary? When I was a kid, why that it was scary? Oh my goodness. No, you don't want to fall in it. I'm trying to tell you. But let's look up what the word wrath means. It says extreme anger. Is the Most High? We're gonna show you. Is he in extreme anger? Rage, fury, annoyance, indignation, outrage, PQ. I don't know what that means. I guess it means wrath. Spleen, chagrin, to his chagrin. Vexation, exasperation, dudgeon, high dudgeon, hot temper, bad mood, Ooh, ill humor, irritation, irritability, crossness, displeasure, discontentment, disgruntlement, irascibility, cantankerousness, peevishness, querulogia. I ain't never seen that word in my life. Crabbiness, testiness, tectiness, snappishness, air rage, ire, choler. But the opposite will be happiness and good humor. See, I'm going to tell y'all what's going on in this world. The Most High is not amused. He is not amused. He is angry. But only with a certain group of people. But, Ralph, it says, I go to several places. This is from the Merriam-Webster right here. It said a strong, vengeful anger or indignation. Retributory punishment for an offense or crime. Divine chastisement. It says wrath. It says chiefly British wrath. He's wrath. Rothschilds. They angry too? Pseudo etymology. Just because you hear a word in a word don't mean that's where that word come from. Laban Pope, thank you for coming on in. You and Lady Evelyn, thank you for coming on in today. Shabbat shalom to you as well. Always a blessing to see you. Always a blessing. Wrath. Here goes some synonyms. Angry, choler, indignation, lividity, like he was livid. Madness, rage, angerness, fury, irateness, lividness, mood, spleen, burst, fury, ire. He mad. That's the word I'm looking for. He mad. Why is it? You ask him, why is the Most High mad? Let's talk about your average run-of-the-mill Sunday Christian. Why is he mad? Yeah, all of this sin going on. And then you ask them, the first sin that they mention is the LGBT. That's the first sin they mention. Why is that? Yeah, it's not good, but why is that the first place you point at? But if you go watch out the origin class we got up, the origin, I just put the origin of, because I was like, I don't need the channel getting shut down. But you don't know why that came. That came because of what? False idol worship, paganism. Most High just turned them over. You wonder why all this stuff going on? It's the same reason the Most High said that the origin of, the LGBT, the origin of that came from false worship. That's where it came from. Go to Romans, it'll tell you. Matter of fact, let's go to it. I didn't put it in here. I didn't say this. Paul said this. Watch this. Let's see. Romans. It says, let's see. Romans chapter 1. And we'll start with, I'm just going to read it. It says, for the wrath of Yah is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and all unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. Do Sunday Christians, do they suppress the truth? Yeah, because the Bible said that the law is the truth. They suppress it in unrighteousness. They said, we following the truth, but they don't do no truth. They suppress the truth. It says, who suppress the truth in unrighteousness, because what may be known of God is manifest, or Yah is manifest in them, for Yah has shown it to them. For since the creation of this world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse, because they knew Yah, they did not glorify him as Yah, nor were thankful, but became futile in their thoughts, and their foolish heart, professing to be wise, they became fools. What they do? They changed the glory of the incorruptible Yah into an image made like corruptible man. Birds and four-footed animals and creeping things, like them golden calves. Therefore, Yah gave them up. Why? Because they started idol worship. He said he gave them up to the uncleanness in the lust of their heart to dishonor their bodies among themselves, and who exchanged the truth of Yah for the lie and worshiped and served the creature rather than creator, who is blessed forever. For this reason, Yah gave them up to vile passions. For even their women exchange their natural use for what is against nature. Likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one for another. Why? Because of idolatry, because of pagan worship, because of false worship. Everybody in the world celebrating Christmas. Everybody in the world celebrating Easter. Everybody in the world. But that's the first thing. They're LGBT. That's the first thing they say. Be all up on them folk mind their own business. And you ask the average Sunday Christian, what's why this world like it is? What's up? What's all the sin going on? That first thing they don't even mind killing first. They don't name drunkenness first. They do name some of those things, but that be the first thing they say. But who was the most highest anger and wrath directed at? When we first see the word wrath and anger and stuff, who was it directed at? It says, and in the greatness of thine excellency, thou hast overthrown them that rose up against thee. Thou sentest forth thy wrath. Who? His first wrath was at Egypt. When we see the word wrath, I should say, because Egypt is the main progenitors of what? Idolatry. And the Most High people learned it there with them. Next time, his anger was at Moses. Why? Let's see, Exodus 4:14. It says we saw wrath, we saw anger, and he said, with who? It says and the anger of Yahuwah was kindled against who? Moses. And he said it's not, because what? Moses didn't want to deliver the people. He like, man, I can't even talk right. You want me to go do this. These folks ain't gonna believe me. That will make them up. When the Most High tell you to do something and you make excuses why you can't do it, that make him mad. That's what we do today. He telling us, do this. We don't want to do it. We've come up with all kind of excuses. Keep the shit by. Well, see, we don't know that even though it's been scientifically proven that the 7-day cycle ain't never changed. We don't know because, they mess with the calendar so much. We can't really keep no Sabbath. But the word wrath and jealousy, watch this. Numbers 25:11. This one, Phineas. When the children of Israel were acting a fool, Phineas killed them folks that was responsible for the idolatry. It said, Phineas, the son of Eleazar, the son of the high priest, have turned away my wrath from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for them, for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy. So we're going to look at the word wrath, anger, jealousy. They all really pretty much mean the same thing. Wrath, charon. It says anger. He hot, man. Most High. What is he angry at today? Nobody will ever tell you what is he. Just quiz him. What he mad at? What he mad at? Anger. But it said charon, anger, heat, burning. It said burning of anger. I always use of Yah's anger. Charon. It said the strong, a burning of anger, sore displeasure, fierceness, fury, fierce, wrathful. See, they don't teach you that see, all we get taught is, oh, he's so nice, he's so merciful, he's full of grace. He is, but to who? It said, let's look at the word anger. It says that word is off. It said from the Hebrew 599 properly, the nose of nostrils. He's so mad his nostrils flaring. Hence the face, and occasionally a person also from the rapid breathing and passion. He mad, man. Jealousy. That word is kina. It means jealousy or envy. Jealousy. He mad, man. He jealous, man. But I'm finna show you who he not mad at. So let's go. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. Paul said, this is the day of the master. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no heed that I write unto you. When he said brethren, what does he mean? People that believe like him. Like Yeshua said. They said, who your mama, your mama, your brothers, they outside, they want to see you. He said, my mama, my brother are those that do the will of Yah. So if you're not doing the will of Yah, you're not brethren. Ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the master so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, when they telling you everything okay, is A-OK. Then what? Sudden what? Destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. So when a woman feel, I feel good today. No, pregnant woman, I feel good today. Baby ain't been kicking me too hard. Oh yeah, this gonna be a good day. Get to eat my pickles in peace, my peanut butter sandwiches in peace, and then all of a sudden, that water break, and then labor break. Ah! That's how the day the Most High is gonna be. But you, brethren, in parental Brother Ronnie translation, those who keep the law are not in darkness, lawless. That day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of light. That means those who keep the law. Go look in the Proverbs and the Psalms. The law, statutes, and commandments are always defined as a law. They're always defined as what? A lamp. And the children of the day, we are not of the night, nor of darkness. We're not lawless. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, that's when I skip to Matthew 12:50. Whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother, my sister, and my mother. That's when Paul talking to brethren, those that are doing what Yeshua said to do. Verse 6 of 1 Thessalonians, therefore let us not sleep. Get your behind up, as do others. Who are the others that sleep? Gentiles. They sleep, man. But let us watch and be sober, for they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the what? The breastplate of faith and love. And for a helmet, the hope of salvation. You know, the helmet of salvation? For Yah have not appointed us, the brethren, to what? Wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Master, Yeshua Mashiach. But he said something there that I just got to say. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love. I'm going to tell you the breastplate of faith and love equals what? The breastplates of righteousness. You can't wear two breastplates. In Ephesians chapter 6, he said the breastplate of righteousness. You can't wear two breastplates. So another way to say the breastplate of righteousness is to say the breastplate of faith and love. Look at that to the right. Ephesians, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth. We know that thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and your law is the truth. It's scrolling. People don't know buzzwords, man. You got to learn how to read these scriptures. People don't know how to read. Hopefully, we are almost 300 videos up here. You have learned that. You got to know the buzzword. We got a class called Buzzwords. Go watch it. Look at the one on the bottom left. It said for a helmet of the hope of salvation. That means to say you can't wear two helmets. That's another way to say it, man. And I got news for you. It ain't even new. Ephesians 6:17 says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yah. Isaiah 59:17, he put on a righteousness as a breastplate and a helmet of salvation. They try to make you think that this is some New Testament concept. No, this is an Old Testament concept. But we saw that the Most High, he was most of the time, who was he mad at? He was mad at who? This thing timed out again. But so I just gotta hit this mouse every now and then. That's what I do. I'm trying to tell y'all, hit that like button whenever you get a chance. Let me refresh and see how many have hit it. Wow, 22. All right, man. Y'all all right. Thank you. That helps the ministry out. It does. Y'all don't realize how much it do. But who is the Most High most of the time mad at? Israel. Why? Because their job is to all of the people that fell when Enos them started pagan idolatrous worship and all this mess going on through the world and to the Most High had to destroy the whole thing and start over with Noah and his family. Oh, he said he forgot. All right, hit that thumbs up, man. Stop playing around. Yeah. Oh, it then went up to 25. All right. Thank y'all. But it's Israel. So he had to destroy the whole thing. He started over with Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, with Shem being the chosen one. The Hashem, the name, to carry the name. Abraham learned under his house. And then, we get Abraham, then we get Isaac, then we get Jacob. Jacob have Isaac have Jacob and Esau being the wicked one, and Isaac being the righteous one, and Jacob being the righteous one, and then the 12 tribes, and then Judah and Yeshua come up out of there. They were supposed to teach the nation. So the Most High have more disdain for them than everybody else, because you're supposed to be getting all these people back to me. How we know? You see this. We ain't gonna read all this. Because when he does come back, guess what? The law that everybody say done away with, more majority of Christianity say is done away with, will be flowing from Jerusalem. Yeah. Look at this sometime. Isaiah chapter 2, 1-4. Micah chapter 4, 1-4. They say the same thing. There has never been, let's just read Isaiah 2, 1. We ain't going to read Micah 4 because it say the same thing Isaiah 2 said. It said a word that the Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it came to pass, it shall come to pass in the last days that everybody say we in, that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Some of them. No, all of them. There has never been a time when all nations have flowed to the mountain of Yahweh's house. But what's going to go? It said, what's going to happen there? And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, James in the Greek. Well, in the English from the Greek. People don't know that. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his path. Well, it just said we're going to walk in his ways. Okay, but tell us his ways and paths. What would that be? For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge. It's the law. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords and the plowshares and their pruning hooks and their spears and the pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation. That ain't never happened. But it will. All right, man. But what causes the Most High to have wrath, anger, and jealousy? You ask them this. All Christians will say is sin. Well, tell us. What is sin? They can't tell you what it is. The biblical definition is transgressing the law. We just keep it generalized. Like what did Tony Evans he stepped down? What did he step down for? Sin. What, did he eat a piece of bacon? Because that's sin. What did he do? You're really supposed to reveal the sin so that other people will know how to fear and know not to do it themselves. Learn from that person. What'd he do? He just a sin. He's still a Butterfinger from the stove. He got to step down because he was hungry and he stole a Butterfinger from the stove. What'd he do? He got to be pretty big. He stepped down. I'm going to tell you that right now. People don't step down from stealing Butterfingers. They don't. All right. Kendall Winston, thank you for coming on in. Thank you for coming on in. But let's go to Exodus. Let's find out, man. Let's find out what can get you, make him mad at you. It says, this is Exodus 22, 21 to 24. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress. You shouldn't have vexed and oppressed strangers. For you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry. Afflicting people, widows and fatherless children. Could they cry to the Most High? He said, I'm gonna hear them. And my what? Wrath shall what? Wax hot. We're going to show you that wax hot in a minute. And I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. Do any of those things right there, he going to bust you up. That's going to get you some wrath. How you treating these particular people, I believe I was tested in that area, and I passed this week. I was out, my car navigation stopped working, so I was putting a new, what they call whatever it's called. I ordered it from eBay. Got in there, was in the trunk. Somebody just walked up on me, man. Whoa! And I didn't have that thing. And he was like, oh, I need your help. I need your help. First off, I'm thinking about safety. I said, okay. I said, oh, sir, back up. Back up, sir. Back up. I said, back up. I said, my phone is in the house. It was, but I was really going to get that tone, because I don't know this man. But he was like, I just need your help. I said, well, I went in, came back, had that thing on my hip with my phone. I like, now, how may I help you, sir? And he said he had fell and busted his knee up real bad. He said, I'm so in pain. He had a medical bracelet on. He had on a catheter. You can see a catheter in a little bag right there with, urine in it. And I was like, oh. So, I called the authorities, 911 for him and got the people, treated the man like, first safety first, dude. I don't know you. But sat there and waited with him, got him a chair to sit down in the shade, and to the officer, to the ambulance and firemen people came. That's how you gotta do. I could have been like, man, get on from around here. No, man. And when he was gone, I went back to fixing my stuff. Got my navigation back up and running. So yeah. But vex a stranger, oppress them, treat them wrong, see what happened to you. Would have gave him some water, but I know, being trained, because I'm CPR certified and everything. Somebody, any kind of emergency, you don't give them nothing to eat or drink. Nothing. But anyway, the golden calf. Right, let's go look at it. Because today, many unassuming Christians, they don't understand they're doing the same sin. The golden calf. Let's go. 32:10. The Most High told Moses, leave me alone. Let me alone. Get away from me. That my wrath may wax hot against them. Yeah, they are putting out a lot of mess. I don't know what the brother did, but I admire him for having the courage to say, you know what, I'm disqualified. I got to step aside. It shocked me. Tony Evans stepped down? My goodness. But what I'm going to tell you is, right before your eyes, what the world sees as the leader of the free world. This country right here is considered the gold standard for the rule of law. Most High tearing it up. It's falling apart right before our eyes. The religious construct falling apart right before our eyes. Entertainment falling, did it? They tearing him down, man. And rightfully so. If he done any of those things they did, yeah, go ahead, take the brother down. But what I will say is, I don't have a lot of respect for people that, like people that do come out, but then all the other people just pile on. Well, what were you all this other? I don't agree with piling on to anything. He did, brother. Yeah, he wicked and evil and needs some help. But my goodness. But all of these constructs are falling right before our eyes. Most High gonna say, no. This is not the standard. This is not the gold standard. My law, commandments, and statutes, that's the gold standard. Falling apart. We might have a president that's a convicted criminal. He win. He might win. Everybody, they weaponized. This shouldn't have never brought, the case should have never been brought. Maybe would not anybody else, they would not have brought it. But did he do all of the stuff that they said he done? Did he hire a prostitute? Yeah. Did he try to cover it up? Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. Then you got the other side, Joe Biden's son. They said, okay, did he have them guns? Yeah. Did he do all this stuff? All right. If he got brought, he got brought. But I don't got no dog in the fight. See, we can talk about whatever we want to talk about at Rap Minute. We ain't with this 501c3 stuff. We ain't with that. We can talk about what we want to talk about. I'm trying to tell you, people don't know church institutions, religious institutions are automatically tax exempt. All right. See, what people want to be exempt from is the sales tax. They don't want to pay tax on nothing they buy and stuff. That's what they want. We'll just pay that. You hear me? We need a new keyboard. We're just going to go pay cash for the keyboard, and we're going to pay the tax too. We going to do all that. We might have to build our own building. We build a building, you just have to pay tax on all that. But anyway, and he said, now they'll let me alone. Most High said, leave me alone. That my wrath may wax hot against them. Who? Them who? Israel. That I may consume them, and I will make of thee, Moses, I'll make out of you a great nation. Where you going to get the other people from? He was just went and chose another group of people. Because one Israelite can turn other people into Israelites. People don't understand that. He said, let me alone. Let me go and burn him up. And Moses besought the Most High his Elohim and said, Yahweh, why doth thy wrath, why your wrath so hot, man, against thy people which thou broughtest forth out of the land of Egypt with great power and with a mighty hand? Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, for mischief did he just brought them out there for nothing, to consume them from the face and to just burn them up? Turn from thy fierce wrath and repent of this evil against thy people. Oh boy. They said the Most High need to repent of evil. No, calamity. Change your mind. These archaic man translations. But let's look at the word wax hot. Wax hot. To be hot, furious, burn, become, you know how you like, man, you telling the story, man, I was hot, man. So and so did it, man, I was hot. Ooh, you talking about hot? Same thing. To be hot, furious, burn, become angry. To burn, kindle anger, to be angry with incense. I like the strong, it said to glow. Woo. To grow warm. You ever seen some metal being heated up and it glow? To blaze up of anger, zeal, jealousies, be angry, zealous, zeal, they all go together. Wrath, all of it. Wrath, anger, fury, jealousy, envy, all of it go together. Because when people jealous, don't they be mad? Yeah, they be mad. Whoa, what's going on over there? Who my wife over there talking to? What's going on with that? Hey, what? Hold up. Well, me and my man, I ain't gonna tell it. I will. One time, me and my wife, we weren't married. We were dating. We was at this little get together. Some dude had her hemmed all up in the corner talking to her. I said, whoa. We ain't have all this and that now. Go on about your business, bruh. I don't play them kind of game. Man, I put them foots up in you. Throw them things like Ali. Don't play. This is my woman. You better go. But anyway, let's go to Nadab and Abihu. When he get mad, Most High get mad. What would make him mad at you? We just look at the death of Nadab and Abihu. Most High don't care you an Israelite. He will burn you up. He will get rid of you. We Israel. Are you sinning? But in the Bible, I got most of all of them. These are when it said he got angry, he grew, he was provoked, he was wrathful. These are always the reasons why. These are everyone that I'm giving you today. These are the only reasons why he gets super mad. Nadab and Abihu. Let's look at them. This is Leviticus 10. We're gonna read all of it. We're gonna go 1 to 3, then we're gonna skip to 6. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer and put fire therein and brought incense thereon and offered strange fire before Yahweh, which he commanded them not. Tradition said they were supposed to get some fire from some other source, like from the brazen altar. They were supposed to get it from there. But I guess they just went and got any old kind of fire. Some people said they went up in there drunk. I don't know. But whatever it was, the Most High said, don't. See, we don't want to do what he say. Today, we just want to do what we want to do. I heard somebody say, "Oh, he ain't gonna kill you. He ain't gonna throw you in hell over just eating some pigs." Yes, he will. If he threw Adam and Eve out for eating some fruit. See, that probably the devil. He ain't gonna happen to you. He ain't gonna die. You better start doing what he say to do. And there went out, what happened to Nadab and Abihu? And there went out a fire from Yahweh and devoured them. They died before Yahweh. Then Moses said unto Aaron, This is it that the Most High spake it, saying, I will be sanctified in them that come nigh me. So you think you just gonna go, he just see the blood. No, he won't see the blood. You know where he gonna see the blood at? Under your feet that you done trampled. Think you finna come? He said only the righteous gonna be able to stand, folks. You didn't got the blood all on you. You let it run down and you trample all over it. And skip to verse 6. And look, check it out. I like this. It said, I will be sanctified in them that come nigh unto me. And before all the people, I will be glorified. And Aaron held it. Aaron did not even say nothing. You know them, his two boys, dead. Burnt to a crisp, barbecued. And the Most High said unto Aaron, and unto Eleazar, and to Ithamar his sons, Uncover not your heads, neither rend your clothes, lest ye die, and lest the wrath come upon you, wrath come upon all the people. But let your brethren, the whole house of Israel, bewail the burning which the Most High hath kindled. Don't rend your clothes for these folk. They were disobedient. Go to Numbers 153. But the Levites, the Levites shall pitch around the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel, and the Levite shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony. Only them, no one else. This is one instance when the Most High get mad. Back then, if anybody tried to come to the tabernacle of testimony, trying to say you from Asher, you try to come up and go to the tabernacle. You ain't no priest, you ain't know nothing, man. Levites only. Let's skip to Leviticus chapter 11. This one's gonna be a long one. What else can complaining will get you consumed? These people got me. We've been walking all this time. We ain't got nothing to eat, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Nah. And when the people complain, it displeased Yahweh. And the Most High heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Most High burned among them and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. Complaining. If the Most High told you he gonna do something, he gonna do something. He don't need to hear. First off, he knew y'all ain't have no food. He didn't want y'all to have no food. You're supposed to go out there, like when Moses said, let my people go, that we may go do service to the Most High. We got to go do service to him. We got to go sacrifice to him. And I guarantee you that they were complaining, we ain't got nothing to eat. Well, here we are. We done left out of here with all these cows, all these sheep and goats, and we can't cook none of them. What kind of mess is this? We hungry. We hungry, fam. We hungry. We ain't had nothing to eat. And the people cried unto Moses, and Moses prayed unto Yahweh. The fire was quenched. See, Moses interceded on their behalf. And he called it, but that ain't the end of it. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of Yahweh burnt among them, and the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting. And the children of Israel also wept again. So the other nations that had came with them, now they tripping. Who shall give us something to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely. The cucumbers and the melons and the leeks. See, we got somebody out here teaching now, don't eat fish. The Bible didn't say eat fish. I ain't gonna say his name because I'm coming with some videos on this brother real soon. He said, don't eat chicken. He don't eat no kind of meat. That's been inserted in the Bible. That ain't what he really said. Okay. So if we take that logic, let's see what else you can't eat. If we remember the fish, which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers, we can't eat them no more either, can we? And the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away. They saying we ain't got nothing to eat. Like Martin told Gina, oh, baby, you ain't bring me nothing to eat. And the manna was a coriander seed, and the color thereof was color of bejulum. And the people went about and gathered it and ground it in mills, or beat it in a mortar and baked it in pans, and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was taste of they said we just had good food to eat. And you know, the Most High gave them some stuff. And the dew fell upon the camp in the night, and the manna fell. And then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled greatly. Moses was also displeased. They just complaining. They probably were talking about it's hot. It's dusty out here. Ain't nothing to do. We just walking. Meanwhile, your shoes ain't even wearing out. And Moses said unto Yahweh, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in your eyes, that thou layest the burden of all these people on me? These the people you done sent, man. These the people you want me to help. Look how they acting. You know, acting. Hey, Have I conceived all these people? Have I begotten them, that thou shouldest say unto me, carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father beareth the suckling child? See, certain groups of people say, see that men can man, that ain't what he mean. He said, unto the land which thou swearest unto thy fathers, when should I have flesh to give unto all these people? For they weep unto me, saying, give us flesh, give us meat, that we hungry, man. Am I not able to bear all these people alone? Because it's too heavy for me. It's too much. Y'all don't understand the responsibilities of a pastor, man. Everybody wants your time. You can't give everybody your time. They want your time. They want to talk to you. Nothing wrong with they need to talk to you. That's why a shepherd, he need a staff, man. He needs some people that's gonna help him. So he be like, you know what? I need you to handle this. You know, that's why people have prayer teams. People have research teams. See, I don't have no research team here. I'm the research man. Grind like Josh and Brother Sterling, I'm grooming them. They don't know it. I'm grooming them. They gonna be y'all gonna be helping, brothers. I'm telling you that now. You gonna be helping. There's gonna be some times when y'all get up there, y'all gonna be able to teach too. Just letting y'all know. Just letting you know. The brothers, the elders. It's a lot on one person. So sometimes people get me, he ain't call me back. He ain't it. Got a lot of responsibilities. I got to pray for the people. So you have prayer departments. You have a outreach team that go and see about the homeless and everything. My wife and her sisters, they do a marvelous job with that. You know, and they do a lot of community stuff, food giveaways, school supply giveaways, diaper giveaways for people that need it. They do all that. I be watching, man. I be like, yeah, they on it, man. I be watching. I don't be saying nothing, but I be watching. I be watching. Mother Treasurer gets involved in that as well. She is like a warehouse at her house. She stay buying stuff to give away. I be up in there getting stuff too. Hey, you got some pens? You got some paper clips up in this thing? A backpack, some batteries. What you got up here? Go to Mother Treasurer. She got you. And she not here today. She had to go to a funeral. But they said, Moses said, I can't bear all this. And if thou deal thus with me, he said, man, this kid is gone. Just go and get rid of me right now. I pray thee out of hand, if I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my wretchedness. And Yahweh said, because he's going to appoint him some help. And the Most High said unto Moses, gather up me 70 men of the elders of Israel. This the origin of what the Sanhedrin, whom thou knowest to be elders of the people and officers over them, and bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee. And I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take of the spirit which is upon thee and put it on them. Who? The elders. Y'all don't know that Nabab and Abihu, they was amongst these peoples too. And they were some of the people that went up to the mountain, and they saw the God of Israel too. Nadab and Abihu, who the Most High just ate them up with some fire. He said, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, that thou bear it not thyself what? Alone. Nobody can do everything by themselves. Most High send people to help. Let me get moving. It says, and say unto the people, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, and ye shall eat flesh. For ye have wept in the ears of Yahweh, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore, hey, quit looking back, man. Look ahead. Press towards the goal, which is who? Hamashiach. He will give you flesh, and ye shall eat. Ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, but even a whole month until it comes. I'm gonna get, oh, y'all were fussing and crying. I'm gonna give you so much meat, it gonna come out your nose. And it shall be loathsome unto you, because you have despised the Most High, which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came forth we out of Egypt? You want to stay back there. And Moses said, the people among who I am are 600,000 footmen, and thou hast said, I will give them flesh that they may eat a whole month. Shall the flocks, for Moses said, where we going to get this? Now Moses, where we going to get this meat from? Shall the flocks and herds be slain for them to suffice for them? What is, or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them? Then you know they ate fish to suffice them. And the Most High said unto Moses, is my hands waxed short? Thou shalt see now whether my word shall come to pass unto thee or not. And Moses went out and told the people the words of the Most High, and gathered 70 men of the elders of the people, and sat them round about the tabernacle. And the Most High came down in the cloud and spake unto him, and took the spirit that was upon him, and that was upon Moses, and gave it to the 70 elders. It came to pass that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and ceased not. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp, the name of who was Eldad, and the other whose name was Medad. You know, Eldad and Medad. You know, tomorrow folk gonna be worshiping their Eldads and their Medads. That Medad right there. That's my daddy right there. That Eldad. That's my daddy right there. Go watch last week's class. And the spirit rested upon them. And the spirit rested upon them, and they were of them that were written, but not out unto the tabernacle, and they prophesied in the camp. And there ran a young man and told Moses and said, Eldad and Medad, you know them dads? They do prophesy in the camp. And Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, My master Moses forbid them. Tell them to stop prophesying. And Moses said unto him, envious thou for my sake? You jealous for my sake? With Yah that all the Most High people were prophets? He said, would Yah that all Yahweh's people were prophets, and that the Most High would put his spirit upon them? And Moses got him into the camp, he and the elders of Israel. And that kind of happened with Yeshua before. They said, hey, they casting out stuff too. Shall we cause the lightning to come on them? Yeshua was like, why are you going to do that? That's crazy. But anyway, it said, and there went forth a wind from Yahweh, and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall by the camp as it were a day's journey on this side, and it was a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp. And there it were 2 cubits high on the face of the earth. 2 cubits high. 1 cubit is 18 inches. 18 times 2 is what? 36, I believe. What's 18 times 2? 36, I believe. So 2 feet high, just quails. And the people stood up all that day and all that night and all the next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp. And while the flesh was still between their teeth, ain't even got to pick it out yet, ere it was chewed, the wrath of Yahweh was kindled among the people, and the Most High smote the people with a very great plague. And he called the name of that place Kibroth Hattaavah, because they were burned, because there they burned the people that lusted. Hungry self. Complaining selves. Yo, he'll get mad at you. So if you are one that, hey Lord, you ain't done this yet. Yahweh, you ain't done that yet. Well, woe is me. I ain't got they over there got that. I ain't got. He will get mad at you. Stop it. Let's go to now. We're gonna go to all the stuff that provoked him. 1-liners, 1 and 2-liners. Exodus 23:21. Y'all don't know how long it take to go and get all this. It says, this is with the angel that was out there in the wilderness with them. He said, beware and obey his voice. Provoke him not. Don't do what he tell you to do. If you don't, he get mad. Most High the same yesterday, today, and forever. I'm the Lord thy God, I change not. I'm Yahweh, your Elohim, I change not. But all of a sudden now, you doing all this stuff, he ain't mad no more. And the Most High said to Moses, how long will these people provoke me? What was it? And Numbers 14:11. He said, what causes provoking? And how long it be ere they believe me for all the signs which I have showed among them? They what were they doing? Complaining. Deuteronomy 4:25. When thou shalt beget children and children, and ye shall have remained long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves, and make a graven image or any likeness of anything, and do evil in the eyes of the Lord, to what? Provoke it. That makes him mad. Worshiping other things. Deuteronomy 9:18. He said, and I fell before Yahweh as at the first 40 days and 40 nights. I did neither eat bread nor drink water because of all your sins, which ye sinned in doing wickedly in the sight of Yahweh, to provoke him to anger. What they do? Build calves. You know that. They built that calf. They worshipped it. See, what people don't realize, the devil tried that same junk with Yeshua in the wilderness. You hungry? Command these stones be bread. He said, nope. Man shall not live by bread alone, by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yah. Quoting Deuteronomy. Then, all right, that ain't work. All right, let's go to the temple. Jump off, because you know his angel, kill yourself. He said, I ain't gonna do it. Because back in Galilee, I had some food to eat. So I'm always, he said, no, you should not tempt the Lord thy Elohim. You shouldn't do not do that. Then he said, all right. One last thing. Can you just bow to me, please? Me, go on, just take that knee, take that bow. I give you everything. He said, no, get out of here, devil. He said, you should worship the Lord, your Elohim. Only him shall ye serve. But anyway, what in Deuteronomy 31? If they turn to other gods, what happened? It provokes him. Deuteronomy 31:29. I didn't highlight this one, but it says, it said to provoke him to anger. What provokes him to anger? If they will corrupt themselves and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you. Know the commandments? It make me mad. Deuteronomy 32:21. What makes it? We got jealousy and provoke to anger. What? He says, they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not Yah. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. What? Idol worship. Vanity. But the next one, we're going to look at this one a little bit. The sin of Jeroboam. It's the same old stuff. 1 Kings 14:7, 8, and 9. It said, go tell Jeroboam, thus saith Yahweh, the Elohim of Israel, for as much as I exalted thee from among the people and made thee prince over my people, Israel, I didn't put you over them, and rent the kingdom away from the house of David. When it said the house of David, we're talking about he took it from Solomon, and gave it to thee, and yet thou hast not been as my servant David, who kept my commandments, and who followed me with all his heart, to do that which was right in mine eyes. And to do that only which was right in mine eyes. David didn't do what was right in his own eyes most of the time. The majority of the time, he did what was right in the Most High eyes. But Jeroboam, you has done evil above all that were before. You done more than before thee. What do you mean? They had one calf, now you done got two. Not only two, but you causing the people that I have ordained to win the rest of the people back to me, the rest of Adam creation back to me. You done caused them to err, bro. For thou hast gone and made the other gods and molten images to provoke me to anger, and has cast me behind thy back. You done turned your back on me, Jeroboam. 2 chapters earlier, Jeroboam, what did he do? And then Jeroboam built Shechem in the Mount Ephraim, and dwelt therein, and went out from thence and built Penuel. And Jeroboam said in his heart, now the kingdom shall return to the house of David. You know, the houses are split. 9 tribes with me, the northern tribes is with me, and the southern tribes, they were Rehoboam. But he said the kingdom shall return to the house of David, or Rehoboam, if this people shall go do sacrifice in the house of Yahweh at Jerusalem, like they should be, then shall the heart of this people turn again unto their Elohim, to their master, even unto Rehoboam, king of Judah, and they shall kill me and go again to this. You should have been like, yeah, they do need to go there. Whereupon the king took counsel and took counsel. You shouldn't have listened to them busters, and made 2 calves of gold, double what they did in the wilderness, and said unto them, is it too much? He said, it is too much. It's too much trouble for you to go all the way to Jerusalem. He said, but I made 2. He said, behold thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. He said, these the gods that brought you out. He know the Most High did, but we're going to use this to represent him. So we can just say, I'm going to set them up in Bethel, and I'm going to set one up in Dan, and you can go up there. You ain't got to go all the way to Jerusalem. And this thing became a sin, for the people went to worship before the one, even unto Dan. And he made a house of high places, and made Levites of the lowest people. I mean, he made priests of the lowest people. And so he done made some people priests that didn't come from Levi. And then he made up the feast to, man, y'all can read the rest of that on your own. This dude was wicked. But what did it do? It provoked the Most High to anger. Anytime you try to replace the Most High in any kind of way and say, we worshiping this to worship him, that's vain and vanity. You worshiping him in vain. Christmas, same thing. We know it's pagan. The Holy Roman Catholic Church, they have Christianized it now. We know that baby was Tammuz, but we gonna make it Jesus now. We know that Nimrod was the father, but we'll just say Nimrod is the father. I tell you, they did this stuff. But anyway, let's go here. Now, it said, for as much, this is verse 16, chapter 2. It's talking about Baasha. It says, for as much as I exalted thee out of the dust and made thee prince over my people, King Baasha. He said, over my people Israel, the northern house, and has walked in the way of Jeroboam. You walked in the way of Jeroboam, has made my people Israel to sin. What did he do? Provoke him to anger. For he walked in all the ways of Jeroboam. Same thing. And his sin, and what did it do? It provoked him. Skip to verse 33. Now we get to Ahab. What he do? He made a grove. Oh, brother, man, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing, but what did it do? It provoked the Most High. Well, grove. That word grove is Asherah. See, these people that translate this Bible, they slick, man. They don't want you to see. Why don't y'all just call it what it is? Grove in the Hebrew is Asherah, another name for the Queen of Heaven. It's an Asherah. It said groves for idol worshiper, a Babylonian Asarte Canaanite goddess of fortune and happiness, the supposed consort of Baal wife. Her images, sacred trees or poles set up near the altar. Down at the bottom, this the god called who? Happy. Asherah. But why? Because they believe if we we offer sacrifices. Hold on. Is your internet slowing up? It might just be this thing. Let me refresh. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Trying to tell y'all. Groves, Asherah. Let's keep it pushing. But I'm not going to even read all this. You see it. All of it saying the same thing what they doing. Provoke the Most High. Provoke the Most High. Provoke him to anger. Provoke me to anger. Provoke the Most High to anger. All of them say that. Second Chronicle 33:6, same thing. Same thing. This first is talking about Massena, that 12-year-old king, when he first started reigning. But what he do? He caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of Hinnom. They burnt their children to Baal in the valley of Hinnom, Gehenna. That's why Yeshua, when he come back, he gonna burn up folks there too. But what they do? They observe times, use enchantments. Man, fortune telling. And what fortune telling that's really needed? Your birthday. You seen, man, this birthday stuff that went crazy around here. You saw TDJ singing happy birthday to Diddy. Matter of fact, our birthday class just went over 30K views. I said, wow. Half our subscribers come from there. 30,000 folks then listen to something that little old me. Literal, I ain't big at all. They listen to our channel all week, about 84,000 views. So I'm gonna keep pushing. When we get to 1 million, I hang it up. But anyway, Second Chronicles. Look at that. Josiah, what he do? He restored the true worship. But what were they doing when he restored this true worship? Because they have forsaken me and have burned incense unto other gods, it provokes him to anger. Jeremiah 7, 18, and 19, what they do? Made cakes to the queen of heaven. What it do? It provokes him to anger. It provokes him to... You see what they make him mad? They don't never tell you this make him mad. What they do? Offer incense to Baal. Look at it. I ain't gonna read all this. You'll see it. This is what they doing. Provoke me to anger. Provoke me to anger. Provoke me to anger. Because of all the evil of the children of Israel and the children of Judah, which they have done to provoke me to anger. Look at all this. No one don't tell you this. He mad. He don't never tell you all. He's mad at all this. Jeremiah 44:3. Because of their wickedness, which they have committed to provoke me to anger. And go back up 32. Because of all the evil of the children of Israel and of the children of Judah, which they have done. To what? Provoke me to anger. Look at it. Provoke me unto wrath. But I'm going to say, all of this stuff that we just mentioned was idol worship. But I'm going to tell you, all of these things are Satan's and the queen of heaven's wrath. What? Did you know you could provoke Satan? All of this idolatry worship, this is their wrath. They mad. They mad at who? The Most High. They mad at the Most High. So they going to try to get you to do all this stuff. If you're not doing this stuff, they're mad at you and the Most High. But if you are doing this stuff, they ain't mad at you. They glad you doing it. Oh, yeah. But listen, provoking Satan. Let's go to Revelation 12:9. Then we go to 12. Then we go to 17. Because guess what? Know that great dragon in 12:9. The great dragon was cast out. That old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were what? Cast out with him. They mad. Revelation 12:12. Therefore ye rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having what? Great wrath. Because he know that he hath but a short time. So what he getting you to do? To assimilate with the world. That's what he getting you. He mad. Skip to verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, who Israel, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which what? Keep the commandments of God. He's mad at the Most High because he righteous. And he mad at you, Israel, because you keep the commandments of God. He mad at you. If you keep the commandments, he mad at you. If you don't keep the commandments, he happy with you. Whoa. The dragon was wroth. What does wroth mean? Look to the right. Orgizo. It says some list as despondent. To provoke to anger. When you keep the commandments, you provoke him to anger. Who? The devil. He mad. He irate. I don't care. Be mad. Be angry. Be irate. You can't destroy my soul. You may try. You may can destroy my body, and you might can try to do that through wicked men. The Strong said to provoke or enrage. When you keep the commandments, he is enraged. But see, Christians tell you ain't got to keep no commandments. So if you ain't got to keep no commandments, the devil already you good with him. So he ramping up this, because when you tell people stuff pagan, there you go again. I'm trying to tell you. They don't ever tell you what make the Most High mad, what make the devil mad. They don't know. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. It says, now this is to the church of Thyatira, because I'm telling you all this stuff, but the Most High is allowing the devil to do this. The Most High let you send yourself to hell. He allowing him to do it. It said this to the church of Thyatira. It says, and the angel of the church in Thyatira, right? These things say the Son of Yah. Who saying this? The Son of Yah. Who hath his eyes like unto a flame of fire, and his feet are like brass. I know your works, your charity, and your service, faith and your patience, and thy works, and the last to be more than the first. Now he said, but church of Thyatira, I got a bone to pick with you. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman, Jezebel. Now, wait a minute. At this time, Jezebel was long gone, but her seed still remained. Who? People that kept on worshiping that junk, worshiping the junk. They were her children. If you're doing what she did and you keep it up, that's your mama. You follow the devil, guess what? He your daddy. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou suffered that woman Jezebel, which she called herself a prophet, self-proclaimed prophetess, to teach and seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. I gave her space to repent of her fornication, and she repented not. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her into great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds. I will kill her children with death, and all the churches shall know that I am he which searcheth the reins and the hearts. And I will give unto every one of you according to your works. We saved by grace, not by works, lest any man should boast. Listen, read. He said, but I say to you, but unto you I say, and unto the rest of Thyatira, as many as not have it. If you don't got that doctrine of eating things sacrificed to idols, but we don't do that today. If you carry yourself to a pagan festival, you eating and drinking with them, hi. Call yourself worshiping the Most High at Easter, worshiping the Most High at Christmas, worshiping the Most High Halloween. You call yourself, we just godly Halloween. We don't do all them ghosts and ghouls. We dress like our favorite Bible character. Go watch our Halloween class. Go watch the great switcheroo about Easter. Go watch it. I dare you. Prove it wrong. You can't. But he said, Thyatira, as many of you that have not this doctrine, and which have not known the depths of Satan, pagan worship is the depths of Satan, the things of Satan? Are you operating in the... They don't ever tell you. This is what the Most High mad at. The deep things of Satan. As they speak, I will put upon you no other burden, but that which ye have already held, that which ye already hold fast till I come. Hold on till I come back now. That's why last week we showed you in Thessalonians where Paul said, hold on to the stuff we done taught you. Did he teach Mama Day, Father Day? No, he didn't teach that. Why are you doing it then? Did he teach Christmas, birthday? Why are you doing it then? Brother, running birthdays, them the worst days. I tell you, everybody worshiping themselves. You have your kids thinking, you, man, daddy, man, you don't let us do nothing. We don't get to do Christmas. We don't get to do Easter. We don't get to do nothing. Yet, you got a roof over your head. Whatever you want, your mommy and daddy buy for you. You got on nice clothes, full-size bed with TVs in your room. Man, I didn't get a TV in my room until I was 16. And then it was a TV that I had to click, clack, click, click, clack, click, click, clack with bunny rabbit ears on it. And then it was only like 13 inches, if it was that. Turn the volume up like this. Y'all got cell phones? Yeah. These children out here spoiled. I'm talking about in general. So don't think I'm talking about you children, even though y'all do got all this stuff. PlayStations, Nintendo Switches. They all got their own Nintendo Switch. They don't get to play much. My wife she be confiscating. They room dirty. She take them joints. You would think they room would be clean as a whistle. She take them joints. I be the one caving in like, I don't let them go and play the games. She be like, nope. Oh boy. All we ask you to do is obey, get good grades, don't learn that heathen junk. Learn to add and subtract and multiply and divide. So when you get out, you can do that for yourself. Make good grades, pray in the morning, pray in the evening, read a chapter or two a day out the books. But he said, and he that overcometh and keep my works, not the depths of Satan. Unto the end, to him I will give power over the nation, and he shall rule. Go watch our Rod of Ironclad, man. Let's look at, what he said, Jezebel. Let's look at the Jezebel. Where all this mess came, a lot of it came, she just picked it up and introduced it back to Israel. Where we first see her at? 1 Kings 16, 31 to 33. And it shall come to pass, and it came to pass as if it had been a light thing for him to walk in the sins of Jeroboam. Who? Ahab, the son of the back. And he took to wife Jezebel, the daughter of Ethbaal, king of the Zidonians, one of the people that the Most High forbid the children of Israel to intermarry with. And went and served Baal and worshipped him. And he reared up an altar for Baal in the house of Baal, which he had built in Samaria. You know, that's the northern house capital. And Ahab made a grove. We already showed you what grove is. Made an Asherah. And Ahab did more to provoke the Most High, our Elohim, to anger than all the kings of Israel that were before him. Why? Because he married Jezebel, daughter of Ethbaal. Let's look their names up in the Hebrew. Ethbaal in the Hebrew is Ethbaal. What does it mean? It means with Baal. Let's look up Jezebel. To the right, her name is Isabel. It means Baal exalts. Or Baal is husband to. Or what? Unchaste. Down at the bottom in the Gesenius Hebrew Chaldean lexicon, it's in the yellow, it says, of a celebrated woman, daughter of Ethbaal, king of Tyre, and wife of Ahab. She made the children. She convinced, and she brought this to Ahab with his weak, serpy behind. Sorry, sucker, crybaby. The dude won't give me his vineyard. Jezebel said, just take it, man. Say he did this, say he did that. Have him killed, you got his vineyard. Her wicked self. Look at Jezebel further. What was she doing? Jezebel was cutting off the prophets of Yahweh. Let me show you. That's a terrible translation. Let's call it what it. Let's see what the New King James said. 1 King 18:4. I said, no. Say it right. 18:4. What did it say? 18:4. For so it was while Jezebel massacred. It just say cut off. It sounds so nice and neat and sweet. No. Jezebel massacred the prophets of the Most High. Why? Because they were saying, hey, we're not supposed to be doing this. Same thing I'm saying. They were saying, yo, we ain't supposed to be doing this. What the high place? These churches, these temples, these high places now. This is where we going to do the worship. These high places. Some of these places got trees in them, bunny rabbits in them, Easter eggs in them, pumpkins and stuff going on, jack-o'-lanterns and birthday cakes in them. Pastor birthday. What? We don't care about no pastor birthday. Well, ain't we here for Yeshua? Ain't we here for the Most High? She was killing the prophets. She would try to kill this one too. And so this is when Elijah went up to Ahab to talk to him. He said, and it came to pass when Ahab saw Elijah that Ahab said unto him, art thou the troubler of Israel? You the troubler of Israel? Watch what Elijah said to him, not Elijah. And he said, I have not troubled Israel, but you. He said, I ain't troubled Israel. You have. And thy father's house, in that ye have forsaken the commandments of Yahweh and has followed Baalim. You know, Baal and them. Now, therefore, send and gather to me all Israel unto Mount Carmel, and the prophets of Baal. I'm telling you, that's Nimrod / Satan. For Elijah said, bring them on. Bring them. Get all Israel and get them. The prophets of Baal, or Satan, and the prophets of the groves. Let's call it. No, we don't call it groves. We call it what it is. Asherah, Semiramis, Satan. 400, which eat at Jezebel's table. The same thing as she was operating as a instrument for the Queen of Heaven, Semiramis. He said, "Go bring them here, because you know what Elijah ended up doing. He ended up killing them all." Let's skip ahead. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, "How long?" And I'm telling you, how long you, the one who said they're a follower of Messiah, how long ye be between two opinions? If Yahweh be Elohim, follow him. And if Baal, Satan, what? Follow him. You can't do them both now, bruh, sister and brethren. And the people answered him not a word. Then said Elijah unto the people, I only remain a prophet. Why? Because Jezebel massacred, cut off the rest of them. But Baal, Satan's prophets, are 450 men. But when you get to Revelation, when you get back here, this woman Jezebel, that Jezebel been cut off. Dogs ate her up, but it's still a remnant. Still that wicked remnant. But we almost done. The wrath of Yah. We just gonna show you all the wrath of the Most High, which is really also he gonna issue the wrath through who? The wrath of the Lamb. Just look at it. The nations, they angry. Why the nations gonna be angry? Because the Lamb coming to get rid of all of the institutions that they have set up. Ain't gonna be no Christmas when Yeshua come back. Ain't gonna be no Thanksgiving when Yeshua come back. Ain't gonna be no St. Patrick's Day when Yeshua get back. Ain't gonna be no call yourself, try to bake a cake and bring to Yeshua talking about happy birthday. Ain't gonna be none of that. Trick or treat, smell my no, ain't gonna be none of that. He closer to getting back, y'all. Every day that passes, that's a day closer he is. Oh, I know we got scoffers out there. We got folks that used to believe, now don't believe. Your brother Yerushalayim, you believe, now you don't believe no more. Ray Hagins used to believe in the Bible, now you don't believe no more. He all in the Egyptology now. Bart Ehrman used to believe the Bible and everything, now you don't believe no more. And the thing that get me when they don't believe no more, well, okay, why are you trying to bring other people with you? Was listening to one of Pastor Dow's broadcasts last night, and he was I've told y'all this before, when what's his name? Man, I hope this thing ain't chopping up. Yeah, people that keep us lost. But he's talking about it might just be this. Your stuff ain't skipping up there, is it? Okay, good. But he said what Anton LaVey, the dude that wrote the Satan Bible, he saw that he was wrong. Oh man, it's wrong. I told y'all that I think on one of the Halloween class before. But he also went and said something about some other atheist people at their death. How they were saying it's fire around me. I have something wrong, something going down. All of them, they don't believe. Look what happened to at they death on their deathbed. They see something. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of an angry Elohim. But what it say? They mad. We take most Yeshua tearing their stuff up. Verse 14, 8, we gonna read that one. It says, now, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is falling. This thing, this system, everybody say it's America, but yes, America is a part of it. It's a part of it. The rest of the world doing it too. I tell you, and they try to make propaganda, try to make you hate everybody over there that's in the east over there. They are a threat to democracy. No, Yeshua HaMashiach is a threat to democracy. Most of them, you know, who don't do a lot of pagan worship, the Muslim countries over there. Shoot, I got an article where they done tore some idol stuff down, some ancient. They done tore it up. It's wicked. It's satanic. The problem they got, they better accept the most. They better accept the Most High Son, or you gonna be destroyed right with it. I'm trying to tell you, man. Told you 30,000 people to watch the birthday video. We have reached every continent except Asia and Antarctica. This word that went to all over the world, reaching all people ministries. Thanks to you guys for thumbing it up, liking the video, watching the video, sharing the video. But anyway, let's read 14, chapter 14. And they're falling up. It's falling, the great city, because she have made all nations drink of the wrath of her fornication. The same, and that's the problem. When they start spreading this Christianity all over the world, the pagan Christianity, not the true Christianity, the true followers of Messiah, start spreading and making people convert. You better do Catholicism. No. Do your research, man. And they're falling. It's falling because she have made all the Babylon, that great city, because she have made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The devil mad. He mad the Most High for kicking him out, saying you're gonna be brought down to the sides of the pit. But he trying to make as many people go with him as he can. If you're not keeping the Most High commandments, he ain't mad at you. He glad. But if you are keeping the commandments, he is wroth with you. And if you're not keeping the Most High commandments, he wroth with you. If you celebrating pagan holidays and say, well, we doing it to the Most High, he wroth with you. He mad at you. You have provoked him to anger. You have provoked him to jealousy. Lips will kiss another. Man. But anyway, he said, the same shall drink of the wrath of Yah. So if you drink of the wrath of her fornication, you know, the queen of heaven, you know, the one that said, how sweet a queen. We almost finished. The same shall drink the wine of the wrath of Yah. You decide today, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel, in the presence of the Lamb. So Yeshua and the angels, they're gonna be doing the torturing. Verse 12, here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yah and the faith of Yeshua. You got to keep the commandments. I like how the Bible in basic English said, it said, here is the quiet strength of the saints who keep the orders of Yah. Because if you don't do his orders, what will happen to you? Verse 19, skip to verse 19. And the angel thrust his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth and cast it into the great wine press of the wrath of Yah. You see it. You see all of this wrath. He mad. But what mirrors all of these things, all of the things that the Most High is mad at? What mirrors it? If he was mad back then, what mirrors it today? Because we already know ain't nothing new under the sun. Solomon told you there ain't nothing that can be said, seed is new. The great city was divided into three parts. And the city, this is Revelation 16:19. He said, and the cities of the nations fell, and the great Babylon came and remembers before Yah to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. He ain't playing. It keep on saying her. Nobody ever answer who is the her. But what mirrors? All of these mirrors. We showed you this last week. All of this stuff mirrors. These merchants of the earth, they waxing fat, they waxing rich, but this is the cup that you're drinking from. You don't want to drink from these holy day cups, these holiday cups. You want to drink, you want to drink in the cup of the Passover. You want to blow the trumpets on trumpets. You want to dwell in booths. We don't know, man. The Christians, they don't try to do nothing. They just we'll stick to the devils. We'll just do heels. Man, Tony, the great harlot, mystery Babylon. It's a mystery. You got to figure it out. Rap Ministries, we have cracked the code. All you listening, you have cracked the code. You know the mystery. You know what it is. We ain't got to read all this. All you need to know is if you celebrate all that junk, you are a prostitute, whore, and harlot, an unchaste female, you're an idolatress. You're a strumpet. You strumpet of Babylon, i.e. Rome, the chief seat of idolatry. Listen to all their propaganda if you want to. They're pro-pagan, they pro-pagan, duh. Hold on, let's go back. Look at them. Hold on. You know what it is. Look at that. They are pro-pagan. Duh. Don't you be. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The Most High have chosen me to get this message out. Y'all can get mad. That's all I talk about. But that's all I talk. Again, 7 signs something might be satanic or pagan. Not Yah-centered. Involved Sunday. Has ancient God got his roots? Done worldwide, meaning most of everybody doing it. Gifts, offerings, eating. Birthdays, deaths involved. Merchant heavily involved. You better go, man. Let's go to 18. 1 to 24. What is it? Falling. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven having great power, and the earth was like one angel lighting the world up, the earth up. Just one. It ain't gonna be, the sun fails in comparison to this one angel. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, Babylon the great is fall. All of these nations, it's over, man. This worship system is over, man. From now on, we all going to Jerusalem every year to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, become the habitation of the devil, and the whole fowl of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Birds full of hate, unclean. This angel stepping out of heaven, he know all meat ain't clean, but you don't. For all nations, every single nation. America, is that a nation? Yeah. China, is that a nation? Yeah. Czechoslovakia, is that? I don't know. It might be Australia. Some places in Australia. Yeah. I'm gonna look at this map. Kazakhstan, yeah. All nations done drunk this stuff. And the kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchants. Look at all these her, she, herself, all of this, all of that. Look at that. It says, but what he say? Verse 4, come out and be not partakers. Come out, man. You see, we ain't gotta we ain't read all this. We just know the same queen, Semiramis. I will read this one. This is the last one I'm going to read out of Revelation 18, 1 through 24. It said, how she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and will see no. So she said, I ain't going to see no sorrow. Let these people do all this stuff. Nimrod didn't die. He is reincarnated in my baby Tammuz. So Nimrod represents the sun god, the father. Tammuz represents that father reincarnated as the baby. We say they say they're gonna be Christ. And Semiramis, she's the queen of heaven. She gonna be the Holy Spirit or Mary. Jeremiah 44 is close to this Revelation 18:7. Then all the men knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women, most of the time, women like these holidays. Oh, the holiday man bump these holidays. I don't care nothing about them. Skip to verse 16. As for the word, they said, Jeremiah, we know, I don't care. We know what they doing. We know they doing it. We don't care. We like it. As for the word thou hast spoken, Yirmiyahu, that's me and him got the same name. The name of Yahweh, it says spoken to us, the name, and whatever you done told us, he said, stop doing this stuff. They said, we don't care that you even said it in the name of Yahweh. We will not hearken unto thee. Brother Runny translation, we ain't gonna listen. But we will certainly do whatever thing go out forth. We gonna do what we want to do. And to burn our incense unto the queen of the heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers and kings and our princes. What you gonna do about that? Yirmiyahu. They said, and our princes, they did all this. They said, in the streets of Jerusalem they did it, for then had we plenty of victuals and were well, and we saw no evil. They said they ain't see no evil. And in Revelation 18:7, this person who said she see the queen who they were worshiping, she said she ain't gonna see no sorrow. Yeah. But look at her, she, her. But what they are, burned with fire, wrath, fury. Her, burning. Her, torment. Her, nobody gonna buy your stuff no more. Look at here. Her, burning. I'm trying to tell you. Look at her. All everybody weeping. Look at that. That great city. Her, she, her. But guess what? Ain't gonna be no voice of no harpers no more, no musicians. And see that's the modern day folk. The modern day people worshiping are these actors, entertainers, singers, crying at the stuff. Oh, you go watch old Michael Jackson concert. Oh, these folk coming out of the sky. They coming out of the sky. They coming out of the sky. What's his name? Got stuck in the sky the other day. Let me refresh this. 27 likes. Appreciate y'all. We almost finished. Amos 3:3. Yeah. I believe that's can two walk together except they be agreed? Let me check on it. hold on. I don't want to be. Yes. Can two walk together unless they are agreed? Yeah. Yeah, Mama J. Pope. No, they can't. You can't, man. But her. This Chris Brown got stuck in the sky on some ropes. Yeah, he was still singing though. Don't let poppin'. Shawty got it on and poppin'. That ain't the song he was singing. But what's what? But look, and these singers, these musicians, pipers, trumpet, all these folks, their job is to distract you. Folks travel all around the world to go see Queen Bee, Beyonce, Madonna, all these folks, all around the city. I know one person said they went to a Prince concert and a Michael Jackson concert, and they said, man, it was otherworldly. And man, it was just aura. Man, it was something. Oh my goodness. That's worship, man. Go watch our choir class. But it's gonna come a time a light of the candle shall no more shine in thee at all, and the voice of the bridegroom and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were great, and the great men of earth. For by thy sorceries were all nations. It's sorcery. You in that stuff? You in sorcery. Because guess what? You know what it is. We gonna read this. We almost through. It's over. The Most High, he mad, man. Then Paul stood on the midst of Mars Hill or Areopagus and said, ye men of Athens, I perceive that in all things you are too superstitious or religious. For I passed by and beheld your devotions. I found an altar with this inscription, to the unknown Elohim, whom therefore ye ignorantly worship. Him declare I unto you, Yah that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands, neither is worshipped by men's hands, as though he need anything, seeing he giveth life to all, and breath, and all things, and have made of one blood all nation, ethnos, of men to dwell all on the face of the earth, and have determined the times before appointed in the bounds of their habitation, that they should seek the Most High, if haply they might feel after him and find him, though he be not far from every one of us. For in who? Him. We live and move and have our being, as certain of your own poets have said, for we are his offspring. For as much then we are the offspring of Yah, we ought not to think that the Godhead is like unto gold, silver, or stone graven by art and man's device. And in the times of ignorance, the Most High wink. He turned the nations over. He let them do it, but he ain't wink at Israel's. He used to wink at the nations. Because why did he wink at the nations? Because he used the nations to punish Israel. But he said, but now commanding all men everywhere to what? Repent. Because he hath appointed a day in which he will judge the world. By that man, the Most High will judge everybody by what? That man, Yeshua HaMashiach, is two of them. That man whom he hath ordained, whereof he hath given assurance unto all men, and that he raised him from the dead. And they heard, you see it, but he using Paul using other people. But I can't read Josephus. I can't read Jasher. I can't read Jubilees. I can't read Enoch. But Paul, you looking at the hymn of Zeus. Y'all better get, hey, you know what he mad at. Now you know what he mad at. You better stop. Last one, because you know what it is. We ain't going to read Revelation 14:12 because we already read it. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man let me go back to something real quick. You know when we saw Jeroboam, why did he make 2 calves? He said, these be your gods that brought you out. I told you. They know about that God, thy God. Just thought of that when I was reading. But it's 2. There, Yeshua will be here, ruling and reigning. I'm trying to tell you, man. You will be equal to the angels. You will be serving in heaven and down here in your order, priestly order. Heavenly, and you'll be down here ruling and reigning too. All right. But anyway, and behold, I come quickly, my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. I am Alpha and Omega. We cut off 30 minutes. Last week was 2:45, 2:15. We got to start working them down to 1:30. That's my goal. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. That's what Yeshua said. He said, he the Alpha, Omega, the beginning, the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments. Cursed are they that don't. That they may have right to the tree of life if they keep the commandments. If they don't, they won't. And they may enter in through the gates into the city. You can get in New Jerusalem if you keep the commandments. If you don't, you ain't. For on the outside are dogs and sorcerers. Sorcerers? What did we just read back here? The Queen of Heaven, all that stuff, all these holidays, that's sorcery. If you taking part in them, let me go back. Pull it back up. Pull that back up. Pull that back up. Current slide. Pull that back up. We ain't through yet. For on the outside of dogs and sorcerers, we just showed you, whoremongers, you know, the great harlot, you right with her, murderers. Why? She killed all these prophets, you know, like Jezebel, and idolaters, like Jezebel and them was doing. And whosoever loveth and make it a lie. All of these things are lies. I, Yeshua, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and offspring of David and the bright and morning star. And the Spirit and the bride said, come on. And let him who that hear it say, well, come on. And let him that is athirst do what? Come on. And whosoever will, let him take of the water of life, what? Freely. It's free. TD. It's free. I hope, brother, you get free one day. You better listen to Tony Evans. Do like he done. That man said, I ain't right. Let me get up out of here. he said, I ain't right. Let me get up out of here, man. But brothers and sisters, that is the class for today. You know, he says Shabbat Shalom all. Yeah. Oh, what I'm doing. This stuff ain't caught up. All right. But yeah, Brianni! Thank you for coming on in, sister. Thank you, Brianni. Appreciate y'all for coming on in. That is it. Motivated by all this stuff that's going on. So what I want you to do this week is just to ask a few people, what is he mad at? What he mad at? Is Satan mad? If he mad, what is he mad at? Ask him. What he mad at? He said, don't cut him too short. I appreciate that. But I am going to, when I first got on YouTube, they was an hour and 30, 35 minutes. I got to get them back to that. Because a lot of people's attention span ain't that long. But yeah, it's some good stuff. But ask them. What they mad at? What Yeshua mad at? What is Satan mad at? Find out what they mad. Find out what the Most High mad at. Oh, he mad at this pagan worship. Okay, let me stop that. Satan mad at people that keep commandments. Well, I want Satan mad at me. I'm going to keep these commandments. Brothers and sisters, it's been a pleasure and a blessing being amongst you on today. I want you to pray for me. I'll pray for you. Go to rapministry.org. Some people's stuff I didn't get to this week, questions, even though I'm off of work, but I've been I've been busy. You hear me? Brother Ronnie, what you been busy doing? Catching up on sleep. Yeah, I'm a little brighter, the boy. Getting this sleep on. Getting my sleep on. But go to rapministry.org. You can send in your questions and questions and prayer requests. I get to them. Prayer requests, I just go and pray right away. But on the answering questions, I didn't really get to them this week. I answered a couple, but I think I have 4. I only did like 2. So if yours didn't get answered, it will get answered this week. And anybody else want to add on, I will. Go to rapministry.org. Guys, like this video. Comment on this video if you can. Share it. Subscribe if you're not. They playing with our numbers again. We was up to 876 the day before yesterday. Now we back down to 874. But pray for me. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. Thank everybody for that wonderful, kind, edifying comments. And I'll be back next week, most high willing, with another teaching. You go be an ambassador for Yeshua Mashiach. Be a great example to all that see you. Let your light shine. Let your light shine. We are out. Hallelujah. Peace and blessings to all. We're out.